You can make lava by using the fire plow on stone. Cow, what are you doing? Craft a fire plow, make lava, and collect lava in a bucket. It wasn't a cow, it was the donkey. What are you doing? You silly donkey. You silly donkey. Hi, and welcome to Stoneblock 3, Bedrock Edition, Episode 2, Part 1. This episode will see us complete all of the Getting Started questline, with Part 1 taking us through to Quest 16, and Part 2 taking us through to the end of the questline. I am Crafty Red Dragon, and I first want to say a big thank you to all of you who have joined the channel lately. I really do appreciate the support. So let's take a recap of everything I've done between episodes. We have a river! Okay, it might be water free at the moment, but I only had one bucket of water. Once I can get a second bucket of water, we can fill this all out. But this little trail of water will lead, let's go for a wander, into this room here. Oh, hello, donkey. Which I have hollowed out, and this is where we're going to set up some of our mechanisms and a little bit of storage. And I reckon we should just get straight into this because why not? Why not? Let's go. So the next quest we were doing, we're going to try and complete the Getting Started quest today, was to create the stencil table, the part builder, and the smelters station. Woohoo! Exciting! In between episodes, I've done a little bit of a tree chopping exercise, so we've got heaps of wood. And I'm going to grab the cherry logs because I want to make this out of pink wood. I want a pink set of tables because I think that's a really, really cool idea. So let's go and see how we can make these. So we can turn that to craftable. I've got the wood now, and we might just flick over and grab some planks. And let's put in FTB. No, that's not FTB. FTB smelters. Look at this. So these are the, I believe, the 3 pieces we need to complete the quest. So I'm going to grab some, if we grab these recipes, you'll see there is on each of them a blank pattern that's required. So I'm going to grab myself a collection of these. That should be enough. And then I'm also going to grab myself, grab these out of here, back out of here, a chest, a crafting table, because that was required for one of these pieces. But now you can see all four different pieces have come up. This is just a standard crafting station, and we don't actually need it to complete the quest. What we need is a stencil table, a smelters station, and are you listening? A part builder. Ta-da! Ah, fantastic. Oh, and look at that. It's set off 2 quests. Let's have a quick check of that too. I believe the second quest it will have set off will be the technology. No, the smelting quest. So there you go. That one's complete as well. So we're going to claim that reward. And you'll understand why in a little while. And under Getting Started, we're also going to complete this one and claim that reward. Woohoo! So the next quest is you can get basic resources like iron using the millstone. More advanced resources aren't available until later. The millstone is powered with rotational force, so you'll need at least a cog and a crank to power it. Craft a millstone. Woohoo! This is quite exciting. And if we quickly go back in the smelting one, the next one in the smeltery, smelting is to craft a smeltery. So I'm going to have a quick look at a few of the others because, as you know, we set some of these off last time. Not the gravel one. I believe the storage one. So the next one we have to do is craft a barrel. That's why I hadn't built my storage yet, because I wanted to be able to craft the barrels and get that for you guys. And I believe the technology one also needs to craft a millstone. So when we craft that, we'll be setting off 2 of the quest lines, which is quite exciting. So let's have a quick look and see how we can do this millstone. Oh wait, what did we get? We got a loot bag and a sapling bag. Oh, I'm not so worried about the sapling bag, but let's have a quick check of those. Oh, cool. We got a propagule. Nice. We'll put those away in here. Beautiful. And out of loot bag, we got another iron sword. Okay, so let's have a quick check and see if we can make this millstone. What we need for the millstone is a cog, a diorite alloy casing, and a piece of stone. Well, the stone we're going to have to get from smelting, so we might quickly grab some cobblestone. Oh, I've also done a little bit of grinding as well in between episodes. Okay, so we're going to grab some cobblestone, and we're going to make ourselves the old traditional furnace, because we're going to need that to make some stone. So that's pretty cool. We'll just put that down here for now. I've also used, as you can see, there's some other extra torches around, so I had to use up some of the coal for that. So we'll grab a few pieces of coal. We've also got the fire plow, which is actually a questline, so that's why I haven't used that yet. Well, I would prefer to use a bucket of lava in my furnace, but because I haven't got the fire plow quest yet, I don't see the point in doing it. What we're going to do is we're going to smelt up, grab ourselves a few cobblestone. I think we might as well use as much as we can to try and get the best efficiency out of our furnace. So let's grab those, we'll put those in there. They can burn away for as long as it takes. I don't think I want to use 2 pieces of coal though, so we'll grab one of those out. And the other awesome thing was diorite alloy. So this was a real concern for me, because normally in those loot packs that we get from the beginning, the secrets, you get diorite alloy, and I didn't have any. And one of the things you need in this to be able to do the next step for the millstone was to get a diorite alloy casing, which means I needed some of this. And to make diorite, you need iron. But to get iron, you need a millstone. So it was going to end up being a thing. But luckily, the game has provided for us, which I'm really, really excited about. Means we can move on to the next step. So let's get, we've got this going. We'll go and have a look at what a cog requires. Let's have a quick check. I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to make a cog. Let's have a look. It requires a shaft, which also requires diorite, but I believe it's an easy diorite thing. Yes, it's just 2, so we'll grab one lot. So basically 2 pieces of diorite will create 8 shafts, and 8 shafts is so many. I mean, you will need a lot of them later on, but for now I think we're good. Go back to the cog. Now we can make 3 cogs. I actually think I will make 3, because you'll see why in a little while. So there's our cog. We have the stone. Nice. 8 pieces of stone. Yes, we didn't need all that, but that's okay. Now the other thing we also need to make the diorite alloy casing is we need to be able to use a log, and I'm not going to use my cherry logs because they mean a lot to me. I'm going to use an oak log. But we need to be able to strip it. So to make a diorite alloy casing, we need to strip this and then smack it on the top with a piece of diorite alloy. But to strip it, we need an axe. And you can't just make an axe, as I've shown you previously. We can't just make any old axe these days. It doesn't show up. So what do we have to do? This is where the smelters items come in handy. So let's go set these guys up. I'm actually going to set them up in here, because this is where I really want to get going with a lot of this stuff. So we'll set these 3 up here. And let's have a quick look at what they can do. So this part here is the part builder. And this is where we're going to make our axe head. And if we remove this, you'll see this is all the different parts that we can build with this setup. A bit like the old Tinker's setup, which is pretty cool. This here is our smelter station. So this is the final port of call. This is where we'll make our actual stone axe when it comes to putting it together. And as you can see, to make the stone axe, we need the stone axe head from the previous part. We need a string binding, and we need a stick. And then this, of course, is the stencil table. So this is how we get the patterns that we require to make the axe heads and the binding patterns and all the other bits and pieces that we're going to need to make all the equipment as we go along. So let's go and grab a few things that we need. We're going to make a stone axe to start off with. For that, we'll need a piece of stone and some string for the binding. And we head back to the tables. So the first thing I'm going to make is nope, it's not. We need to make the pattern first. So it's this bit here. So this is where these blank patterns come in. Now, if you didn't see how I made the blank patterns before, let's quickly go and have a look, because it's just sticks and wood. Got to do that in a normal crafting table. So we go pattern, P-A-T-T. There we go. There's our pattern. So it's just planks and sticks, and you can make a few of those nice and cheap. And then we go in here and we want to make a axe pattern, so we just put that one. Perfect. In here we'll close that off, and this one we want to make a stone axe head, so you need your stone, which is why I grabbed my cobblestone, and the axe pattern, and there we go, we get a stone axe head. So that's that piece done. Now the other thing you'll notice was the binding. We also need to do the same process, except this time the binding is made with 4 string. And you get 2 bindings for each of those you do, which is quite handy. And then if we jump on the center one, we can now make our stone axe. Beautiful, perfect, done. Now what we can do is we can go and right click on here, we strip our wood, we get a piece of diorite, we right click on the top, and there you go, an alloy casing. Pretty exciting stuff. And then you just use the axe to break it down. So now we have all 3 pieces. We can go and make the millstone. Should be here. Here we go, our cog, our casing, and our stone, and there we go. And again, that's going to set off the 2 quests, which is fantastic. So let's go and quickly have a look at those quests. Cows in my river. We'll complete that one. Yay! And let's have a look at what our next quest for the getting started quest line is. Milling gravel has a chance of producing new resources such as iron. Mill some gravel to get iron. Ooh, iron! We all like iron as a starting element, that's for sure. And then if we jump into the technology one, we've completed the first one there as well, so we'll claim that reward. And this one's got a hand crank in it. So the hand crank we're actually going to need to carry on with the getting started quest. So we're going to go through and do a little bit of the technology quest this time around. But first let's clear out the inventory. Not going to be that hard. Oh, we got a gravel chicken. Wicked. And we also got another loot bag. Let's see what's in the loot bag. Logs. I like logs. Although I think I have enough. I mean, I don't know what you guys think. Alright, let's put our chicken back in here. Got 2 gravel chickens now. That's fantastic. Okay, so I think what I'm going to actually do, because I want to get some storage, is we're going to actually look at doing a barrel. And try and we'll set off the storage quest. We'll start getting that underway as well, because it'll make life a little bit easier. Now, I'm not 100% sure if I actually do need the mangrove wood, so let's go test that. I mean, it says I need mangrove wood. Yeah, I didn't think so. Cool, so there we go. We'll grab ourselves a couple of barrels, and that has set off the storage quest. Barrel of Laughs. Let's go and have a look. Woohoo! We claim rewards. So that's 2 into the storage ones. In Stoneblock 3 you can create intriguing and extraordinary chests, with the initial one being the copper chest. Despite its name, it functions more like a barrel. Specifically, you cannot place 2 of them adjacent to each other to expand its size. Craft a copper chest. I gotta figure out how to get copper. I've only just figured out how to get iron. Oh, I think that's going to be a while away. Alright, let's go see what we got in the way of goodies. What did we get? What do we got? We got a trident. That's a wicked thing to get. Oh my gosh, we got a trident. How cool is that? Let's put our spear sword in there too because we don't really need it. My gosh, that is amazing. Anyway, one of these barrels I actually want to put over here, beside these guys, so I can store the string, the binding. We'll store some sticks in here. We'll store the patterns in here, and I think that's about it for in there, which is cool. And this barrel here, I actually have a reason for this. So with the millstone, one of the easiest ways to get the stuff to collect out of the millstone is to put a barrel underneath it, basically. So we'll place the barrel down, we'll put our millstone down, and let's have a look at its interface. Oh, that's actually really, really cool. So it looks like a bit of a, well, it looks like you're looking down on the cog on top. So we need to put our gravel into the square here and it will mill it. However, we've got to make it move. So we've got to hand crank it. And this is the reason I've put it here. Because some of the things we can do is we can create a water wheel, which can give us power to crank this automatically. However, I need water to be able to do that. And I haven't got enough water yet. I've only got that one. I only had that one bucket of water. Sad. But that's okay. Let's carry on. Alright, let's put our diorite up here. We're going to put the cog up here. We're going to put a shaft up here for now. Keep those on us. And we'll put our axe in there. Right, nice and clean. So, the next quest we want to get onto is for the technology was to, I believe, craft a... Let's have a look. We can't do iron until we've done technology, so we need to craft a hand crank. So let's go and have a look at that. What do we need for the hand crank? Go crank. So we need 2 bits of cobblestone. Oh, that's nice and simple. Some planks, some stones. Oh, I think we can do that. We'll grab ourselves some cobble. We'll grab ourselves some planks. I thought I had some. I did. We'll use the dark oak this time round. And we've got heaps of sticks. So I'll grab some more sticks. Let's make ourselves a crank. Look at that. Perfect. And that's the second technology quest done. Let's go have a look at what we get. Complete, claim reward. Woohoo! The next one after that, it's simple. You move the cog and the cog moves other stuff. That's the basics of rotational force to craft a cog. Well, we've actually already done that, haven't we? So I could just drop that into my inventory. That will set the quest off, which is kind of cool. But I'm not going to do that right this second. I think at first I want to show you how the millstone works because we've got the crank. So we'll jump up on the table. Place that on there. Let me go and grab some gravel real quick. I think we have some in here, don't we? Yeah, we do. Now, it has to be uncompressed. You can't put compressed gravel in there, which is a little bit sad, but that's okay. So we'll right click on here. We'll put our gravel in here like so. And then we click that to make it go round and round. And it's one spin per block, basically. So we'll do this 6 more times. I've lost count. Okay, I think there's 6. Yeah, nice. And what have we got? We've got dripstone. Awesome. There's our lava source. We get some more coal, even better. That's fantastic. Iron scrap, that's what we're after. We also get diorite rock, which is going to be really handy. And some sand. Nice. So let's grab this. And that's going to set off our quest. That's awesome. Alright, let's go and see what our next getting started quest is. Here we go. We've produced iron. Woohoo! And it's now complete. So we'll claim that reward. Aha! There's my lava. I like lava. Alright, so let's go do this one. Lava is one of the key resources you'll need in Stoneblock 3.
You can make lava by using the fire plow on stone. Cow, what are you doing? Craft a fire plow, make lava, and collect lava in a bucket. It wasn't a cow, it was the donkey. What are you doing? You silly donkey. You silly donkey. As you can see, animals do spawn in. I am probably going to actually remove some of these animals. So don't look now. Alright, you guys saw nothing? Heard nothing? Know nothing? But I'm now animal free. Now I've got rid of those guys because if I don't, nothing else will spawn in, and we do actually want chickens to spawn in because we need them for the chicken quest. So hence why I've decided to get rid of those guys. Now I've just seen something in my inventory. So when I was... Whoa. We got some seared bricks already? That's amazing. We've got an ancient book. These must have been the rewards we got. Fantastic. We've got an ancient book with sharpness, so we're going to have to learn how to use all those at some point. And some seared brick, which is going to come handy for the Smelters quests line. And as you can see from the pig just spawned in, from taking out those animals, we got ourselves obviously some leather, some pork chops, we got some cards. So that's part of the card sets, which we're also going to look at. We've got some mob souls, and we got some beef as well. Yes, I unalived all of them. So we'll quickly chop these into here. I'll leave the book in there. I'm going to put the seed brick there. We are... Actually, you know what? I'm not going to put the seed brick there. I'm going to throw away my sword, because that's what all good Minecrafters do. I'm professional, can't you tell? I'm going to put it in there because it's actually part of this whole smeltery range, and it will become useful later on. Now, I got lost in all the excitement. Where are we up to? We're making lava. Oh, that's right. We're making my favourite thing, lava. Now, I'm pretty lucky in that we got a fire plow, so I'll grab that out of there. But I'm going to quickly show you how you can make a fire plow as well. If we just flick that over, go to craftable. Down here, it's a really easy recipe. It's 2 sticks specifically in this configuration. And the snow plow, which will come useful a little bit later on, is in that. So you can see how the different combinations determine which of the plows you can make. So these are one-time use only, and once you've used it, it disappears, it goes away. And basically how you use it, oh, we're gonna need this as well, because let's have a quick check of the 3 steps we need to do. The 3 steps are craft the fire plow, which we've now looked at, make the lava, and collect the lava in a bucket. So let's go and quickly do that, and I'm gonna do it somewhere where I'm not worried about losing a block. I'm not going to do it there, it'll turn into obsidian. But what we might do is we might do it here. And there you go. So you just right click on a block with the fire plow in your hand, and it creates instant lava. We grab our bucket, pull it up, quest complete, hot and spicy, and it basically removes the block. So it's actually a really interesting way of removing blocks, I reckon, if they're in the way. So there we go, we've got our lava. Awesome, let's go and complete that quest. Yahoo! Done. Oh, you will also need water. This is the one I've been waiting for so I can finish my river. If you are to survive underground, you'll obviously also need water. You can get water by placing a cactus inside a squeezer and squeezing it into a tank. So we need to craft a squeezer, squeeze cactus into the tank, and collect water in a bucket.
Well, that was quest 16. So with that lava quest now complete, I'm going to leave this episode here. This was only part 1, remember. There is a part 2 coming soon. So don't forget to subscribe so you can get to see that episode too. Thanks for joining me today. Click that like button if you really enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all real soon. Bye.